Sorry. Okay, these are the 42 sounds, and then we have the short vowels, and then we have the long vowels. So when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking and tells its letter name. And these are the long vowel sounds and the alternatives for long vowel sound. A sound can come from A dash E, AI, and AY. Okay. E sound can come from
we will say the first letter sound alone, or we will say that as A, ma'am.
Long vowel sound is A, E, I, O, U. So the same.
That is okay. That is okay, ma'am. How to read the word? How to read the first one, ma'am? A in the pictures.
They all will say A only. A, E, E. I. O. U. Got it? They all have the same sound, and that's why they are called alternative spellings for the same sound.
Okay. Please share this after the training, ma'am.
Yes.
After the class.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you.
Now this is beginning blend, initial blend, blur, clur, flur, glur, plur, slur, brr, cr, dr, fr, gr, pr. Two consonants in the beginning are called initial consonants, okay? And if two consonants are at the end of the word, they're called final consonants, okay? There can be triple blends like str, when you have three consonants together, okay? All these are the examples of three consonants together. Now, these are the alternative spellings which you have seen in the Jolly Phonics lesson app, right?
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the three letter blends are there, no, ma'am. How to pronounce the word letter, ma'am?
We have
the sound of.
We have to be fast when it is a consonant blend, whether it is two consonants together or it is three consonants together. We cannot take a break. We have to go very fast, like skr, spr, str. So we make the children do a lot of practice so that they are fluent while reading the blends. Okay. Splur, spr, str, scr. Okay. They should not take a gap, but the blend should be spoken together. The two sounds should be blended very close to each other. It should not be it should be tr, sp, st. That's why we make the children do a lot of practice of this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
These are the alternative spellings which were there in the Jolly Phonics lesson app, which you have seen. Now, diphthongs is when you have two sounds coming from two letters. Like digraphs, we have studied that two letters. When two words go walking, the first one does the talking is a digraph because two letters, but one sound. But here you can see that when O and I are together, they both are contributing. So it is actually two sounds, O-A, oi, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ow. So there are two sounds and both the letters are contributing. They're gliding over each other, and that's why we call them diphthongs. Di means two, thongs means sound. Okay. Now these are the
so in digraph,
sound,
ma'am, two letters, one sound. Diphthongs, two letters, two different sounds. Combination of two sounds.
Now, Bossy R rule says that whenever you have an R, the vowel changes its sound. Or you can say the Bossy R controls the vowel sound. And so it is E is giving a sound. I is giving a sound. O is giving a sound. U is giving a sound. Okay. So R is bossing the preceding vowel. So it's not R, but it's a. Okay, so ruler, girl, sport, purple. Whenever you have R after a vowel, like ER, AR, OR, IR, UR, that's called a bossy R. That's called bossy R because R does not let the short a sound come. It changes. So it's called bossy R. Okay. So
Ma'am, can you repeat this again, ma'am? Bossy or?
Like it
Actually,
likes,
if an R comes at the end,
yes, it likes to change the sound of the vowel that comes before it, as in farm.
that,
It's not farm, right?
okay,
So
ma'am.
R is
So
controlling.
the vowel sound will be short vowel or long vowel, ma'am?
It is neither short
Bossy
and
or
neither long, but it's a lazy, unstressed vowel sound. Okay, which we later on study as schwa in grammar. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
These are trigraphs where we have, as I told you in the first class, air sound. No? Air sound, ear sound. Okay, now what is kiss cat rule? C and K in the beginning. So K takes I, E, Y and C takes A, O, U. So any word which has sound, if you have a or then it is C, but if it has I, E, Y, then it takes K. So K for I, E, Y and C for A, O, U. Okay, so here the children can solve this. I'll share it with you. So whenever it is C, whenever it is A, O, U, you have to put C, but whenever it is I, E, Y, you have to put K. Then we have milk truck rule, K and CK. When do a word has K at the end, or when do a word has CK at the end? So if you hear any of the short vowel sounds, a, e, o, then you will find C and K coming both. Like in brick, it is I. In sock, it is o. In truck, it is a. In clock, it is o. In crack, it is a. Right? So whenever you have a short vowel sound, a, e, o, then C and K both comes at the end. But if it is not a short vowel sound, but a consonant sound or a long vowel sound, then it is only K. Okay? You there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll share this PDF, okay, so that you can revise it. Then we have
Yeah,
the
ma'am. Okay.
floss rule, which says that if you hear again the short sound, one vowel sound, if the word has only one vowel sound and you hear any of these sounds at the end, l, s, or z, then it has to be doubled. So all these words, you will have one sound, one vowel sound, and then you have l, s, or z, then the letter gets doubled in all of these words. Okay. Now, catch a bunch rule is actually not in Jolly Phonics, it's a part of Jolly Grammar, but I'm just telling you that T, and whenever you have sh sound after a short vowel, again, then T comes with CH to protect the short vowel. Otherwise, it changes to long vowel sound. So, ca, so it is a, so that's why we use TCH. B, so you have a for umbrella, that's why you have NCH. Means that before CH, there has to be any one consonant which protects the short vowel sound. Catch a bunch rule. That's why we call it catch a bunch rule. Okay, so CH, TCH. Okay, so T is coming to protect the short vowel sound, but there are some exceptions like rich, such. Okay, now magic E. Magic E rule will change the short sound to the long sound. Mad is changed to maid, kid changes to kite, hop changes to hope, tub changes to tube. Okay.
Ma'am, actually, what that concept is, ma'am, tub changes into tube.
Changes to A, E, I, O, U when you have the letter E at the end. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So when you have a consonant and then E, the vowel sound changes to long. So tab becomes tape.
Okay, ma'am. So at the end of the letters, if it is E, the vowel sound will be long vowel, ma'am, right?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
And then we have shy I, toughy Y rule. So at the end, it is not I, but it is Y. I doesn't like to stand at the last. So you will find Y at the end. Okay. In all these words, you
Okay.
can see a Y coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Then soft C followed by EIY and G followed by EIY makes it soft. And so C does not say K, but C says S. And G doesn't say G, but it says J, as in all these words. So whenever you have C and G followed by E, I, or Y, the sound will be S and J. If you have studied the app, you must have seen these words there. Jolly Phonics lesson app. And the same is for C and G as a hard sound. So if it is not EIY but AOU, then it becomes hard. So it is K. With AOU, it is hard, and with EIY, it is soft. Whether it is C or whether it is G. If it is C, it is hardest K and softest S. G is G hard and J sound is soft. Okay. Then we have this rabbit rule. For the rabbit rule, there has to be 3 conditions. There has to be one short vowel sound, then there has to be one another vowel, any vowel, and then there has to be one consonant sound, burst sound. Okay. But if there are 2 consonant sound, then this rule is not applicable. There has to be only one sound. If there are already 2 sounds, then the letter does not get doubled. But if you have only one consonant sound, then it gets doubled. So that's why C is doubled, D is doubled. So that is a rabbit rule which says one short vowel should be there, one another vowel sound should be there, and between both the vowels, there should be one consonant sound. In that case, the consonant gets doubled. Okay. Okay. Are you there?
Yes.
So in garlic, it is not doubled, but in hiccup, C is doubled. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the words for rabbit rule, and these are the tricky words. So these are the rules which are there in the Jolly Phonics level 1, 2, and 3, except the bunch rule. All the other rules are there. When 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. Then we have hard and soft C and G. We have milk truck rule. We have shy I, toughy Y rule.